Before I start this video, thank you guys for 300 subs. I truly appreciate the support, and let's get right into today's video. Now, it's been about 10 years since Sylveon was the last evolution to be introduced in Gen 6. Since then, there has been no new evolution, which is kind of sad. My favorite has always been Vaporeon since I was a child. Her design looks phenomenal and adorable, and this might be why I'm in love with Vaporeon. Anyway, aside from that, I believe that Pokémon Legends Z-A should introduce a new evolution. I understand why Sylveon was the only evolution introduced in Gen 6. At that time, the Fairy type was also introduced, and I believe that if they had introduced another evolution alongside Sylveon, either the new evolution would have taken the spotlight from Sylveon, or Sylveon would have overshadowed it. It was a very good idea that Sylveon was the only one introduced. It's about time we have a new evolution, and with the possibility that Pokémon Legends Z-A is set in the past, I believe that this new evolution could be a dragon type, and it should be called Drakeon. Now, I'll explain why I believe Drakeon should be introduced. First, it kind of makes sense since Sylveon is a direct counterpart to Drakeon. Second, Pokémon Legends Z-A is about Zygarde, and it's a dragon type, which would make more sense if we introduced a dragon type evolution. However, the best opportunity is to use Drakeon to create a lore for how Sylveon came to be, since Pokémon Legends Z-A is set in the past. Here is the origin of the lost evolution, Drakeon. Years after the Kalos War, some evil scientists in Kalos learned of the Mega Stones and Keystones, leading to the discovery of Mega Evolution. It was something beyond what a Pokémon normally could achieve, and in order to understand it, the evil scientists used Eevee as a way to learn more about evolution. These Eevee were treated with violence and cruelty, which caused them to hate humans. These Eevee would evolve into Drakeon through intense anger. It was later deemed that the Drakeon were dangerous due to their uncontrollable anger towards humans, leading them to attack people. It was later known that the evil scientists experimenting on the Eevee were arrested. Eventually, the Drakeon were kept in a safe place for care. These Kalos scientists created an item to help the Drakeon control their rage. This allowed some Drakeon to live normally, but many had already died due to their uncontrollable rage. As a result, the Kalos scientists decided to erase the knowledge of the Drakeon's evolution, hoping no other Eevee would evolve into something like that again. It was learned that there were more Eevee within the facility being experimented on. These Eevee experienced violence and cruelty by the evil scientists, but were later loved and cared for by the Kalos people. By forming a bond of friendship and trust with an Eevee, it would evolve into Sylveon. Over time, the knowledge of Drakeon slowly disappeared with the rise of Sylveon, and eventually, the Drakeon evolution became extinct, as none of the Eevee went through intense anger and were loved by the people of Kalos. That's the story of the lost evolution. So, the next question is, how do we implement Drakeon in the game? An Eevee would evolve into Drakeon by learning Dragon Rage or having low friendship. However, Drakeon will never obey the trainer unless it is holding the Dragon's Charm, which allows Drakeon to finally obey you. However, since Drakeon is extinct during the modern games, you can still get it. Just evolve it using a Dragon Stone, which is made from the bones of a dead Drakeon. Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Feel free to share what evolution you would think should be in the game. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.